Okay, well, we should be live. Looks like it is working, I think. Yep, okay. I have at least got video. I'm just going to make sure I've got audio. We can make sure everything is working properly. Just give me a second. Right. So, welcome to the stream. Today we are doing a Starpath Grind on the new Perfect Romance. Okay, right, so we have got audio working. Looks like everything is running, so let's get started on the Starpath. Okay, hello to Fluky Gamer who is watching the stream. Right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to empty my inventory, which I probably should have done before I came live, but hey ho. What we will do is, we'll clear the inventory out, and then we're going to start on the Starpath. Duties, track all duties. There we go. So we can track all of our duties. There is a few things that I just need to do before I get started. Which I just need to make some medium chests, I think. Just because then I could uncraft them to get more Dreamlight. So if we get the task of get however many Dreamlight, hopefully we'll be able to do that a bit quicker if we are pre-uncrafting. Okay, right, let me just go over to this side of the storage island and we can get what we need. Hello to everyone who is watching the stream. It says I've got 2 people viewing. So welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. I can need this chest. Yeah, right, I'll need the fish chest. There we go, right. And I need to play... No, that's not for me, that's from Eternity Isle. Right, so let's go over to the Eternity Isle part of our storage area. Just to get rid of stuff from my inventory. And what we will do is I'm gonna get these flowers put away just so that we are ready to do what we need in the Perfect Romance Starpath. So let me find the flowers and I can put these away in here. There we go, right. That will do, I think, for sorting out our inventory. So, hello, welcome to the stream. So, our first 6 Starpath duties look to be quite easy. I'm just going to pop this in here quickly. So, they look to be quite easy to do. So, we need to uproot 10 night thorns, harvest 5 cocoa beans, mine 5 times, tackle a royal task, craft 3 things, and whip up a 1-star meal 5 times. So let's go to the plaza. It looks like we're starting off quite nicely, quite easily. So that is going to be good. So what we're going to do is once we've loaded into the plaza, I'm going to just get changed. I'm going to get changed quickly just because I look a bit ridiculous. So why not? Let's put on our nice new outfit. This is from the premium shop. And we have tackled a royal task already. So what we will do is we will make a start doing the Night Thorns. Just quickly do this. That was a nice and easy one. So there we go. We've done at least one Night Thorn. Took a bit longer than I would have hoped. So we'll go and uproot the rest of the Night Thorns that I need to do. So it's 10 Night Thorns is the first one. So we'll clear up some of the ones in the plaza for now. And then as we go through the Starpath, we'll clear up other areas of the valley. But this is going to be number 8 and number 9. And somewhere we should have a 10th, I'm sure. There's normally a lot of Night Thorns in the plaza, so I'm sure we can find a 10th one somewhere quite easy. Or maybe not. Ah, there you go, number 10. So we've done 10 Night Thorns. What I'm going to do is see where Sadness is. Because, as I said in the last video, I want to level Sadness up. So I may as well do that while doing the Starpath. Okay, she's at home, so we'll go to the docks. So if we could do some of the Starpath tasks, we'll just hang out with Sadness for the start of it until we get one of hang out with a certain character. We could hopefully get her leveled up a bit easier. So that is the idea. So we'll just go grab Sadness.
Why is it so hard to get out of bed in the morning?
Let's hang out. So we need to mine 5 times. We'll just mine some of the rock spots here in Eternity Isle. And we can really try and do as much as we can on the Starpath today. Because I've got plenty of time to kind of play this week. Try and get as much of the Starpath done. And then hopefully we will not be doing it for too long. I don't know why I'm doing the mining in the Eternity Isle though, because I don't know where any of the mining spots are, to be honest. I know some of them, but not many. Good morning, Lakia Prince. Lakia Prince. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing well. I just could go back to the valley because I'm trying to find the mining spots. So let's head back to the valley and we can do what we need to do. And for anyone that is doing the Starpath on the game, this could give you some insight as to what is kind of coming up on the Starpath. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? I'm doing well, Lakia. Just obviously wanting to get this event underway, but I am doing well at the moment. I don't know why the practice mindfulness isn't seeming to count very well. Or unless you actually have to mine a gem. I'm not sure. Yeah, we might have to actually get a gem from the things for it to count. We'll see after this one, because this one's going to give us a gem. Yeah, so we need to actually mine gems. So the practice mindfulness is actually mining gems. But that's not a problem. What I will do is, if we go to the Sunlit Plateau, because we could do the harvesting a key chocolate ingredient up there whilst mining the rock spots. So that should be a good way to kind of do several tasks at the same time. And then we can, once we've got the 5 chocolate ingredients, I'll make probably just 5 candy. Seems like a good idea for the whip up 1-star meal. And then for the get crafty, I'm thinking of just making some medium chests so that I can get them uncrafting ready for when we have to get however much Dreamlight it says. I have got all the duties tracked on the left hand of the screen. You can see which duties I'm currently working on. So we've just got mindfulness, get crafty, and whip up a 1-star meal left for this set of 6 that we are on. I do need to eat, and I have no meals on me. Let's just eat a cocoa bean for a second. So we've done practice mindfulness. Let's go make some 1-star meals. Just says to make 5 of them. So that should be really easy to do. So we'll head over to the little cooking station just here. I'm going to be lurking as just editing this week's video. Okay, that's not a problem. Me skip result screen. And let me find cocoa beans. That's what I want. Right. Hope your editing goes well, by the way. Lakia. Is that 5? Yes, we've done 5 whip up 1-star meals now. So let's get crafty. So it just says to craft 3 items. So let's go in our house and craft 3 items for get crafty. And then the great thing of once we've done that, we'll be able to just start them on crafting, which will take about 15 minutes. But then we can just collect what we need when we need them. So let's go. And we want the functional items. And I just want some medium chests. Which actually needs... that only gives 1,000 actually. Yeah, I don't want that. That's what I want. And I don't have enough dark wood. Okay, we'll just make one of that for now, I think. Unless these all use dark wood anyway, okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'll make a large chest. And then I'll just make some iron ingots. Because to be honest, we only really need one at a time anyway on the large chest. So let's just go through the uncrafting station. And hopefully we can find a large chest. And I'll just check to make sure we don't have any others that we can uncraft. So somewhere we might have the large red chest placed down. Which we can uncraft when we get that sorted. But for now, let's go and claim all of these. And so, the next one's open up a fresh memory, fish 5 times, earn 5,000 Dreamlight. Well, that's going to take a little while because we've only just started on crafting. Buy something from Scrooge's store and mine precious gems with a royal tool. Okay, and harvest some blueberry bushes. We'll start with that and we'll harvest a fresh memory as we go. So we've collected a fresh memory. That's why in the last video I mentioned leaving them around. And then let's go and see if we can get some blueberry bushes. And as we go, I'm guessing we just need to mine 10 gems. Yeah. Assuming that's just normal peridot, which it is. So we just need to mine 10 gems. So just like the last one, I've mined 5 gems, but this time it is 10. But we also need to find the blueberry bushes, which I don't know where they actually are. But we'll go around all the mining spots again, see what we can get. And we can actually fish while we're at the beach to get that one going as well. I don't know, I don't have any foresight as to what's coming up. I've not looked closely as to what the challenges are in the Starpath, so I don't know what's to come during the event, but what I do know is kind of what generally comes up. So at some point we'll have to hang out with a certain villager, but that won't be a problem because I do have all the villagers unlocked. Oh, this should help on the fishing. There we go.
I could use your help.
And what's also good is we can get 500 Dreamlight towards the 5,000. So we've done Go Fish. We've done the Open Up Fresh Memories. So we need to do mining. So we need to do the mining, and we need to harvest blueberries, which the blueberries, it's 50 blueberries, so we just need to grab some of those as we go, and we can hopefully get quite far through on the Starpath. So, let me have a look. So, I'm guessing, so I don't know how many blueberry bushes there are, so we'll just mine what we can, or collect what we can, and I will also mine where I see a spot to mine. And then once we've done this, we can go and buy the items from Scrooge. So let's go and sort that out. And then I know there's some mining spots up here, so we'll get those. There we go. And if we head around here, and this is going to get us another gem, which is going to be good on the mining precious gems. And then obviously we'll do the 5,000 Dreamlight when our uncrafting is finished. Or, you know, we might, if we get one where we've got to do like 10 royal tasks, we might kind of get quite close to the 5,000. But let's continue mining along here. And there's another gem to add to the list, which is putting us on 4 at the minute. So we will continue mining. Hopefully Sadness will level up at some point today. Would be ideal. And let's mine this one as well, and that puts us on 5 out of 10 for that. I need to eat some candy. There we go. And that should keep us going for a long time on being able to mine. So let's mine this one here. There we go. And that puts us on 6 out of 10 for the mining. Can I go around this way? Yeah, I can. Okay. Didn't know if there was enough room. So, let's go. We've done the forest, so we'll go back down here. And if we head down to the plaza, because I know where a lot of the mining spots are in the plaza. And then while we're there, we can buy 3 items from Scrooge McDuck's General Store. So let's mine here. There's got a gold coin that I missed earlier. And the idea is you're just gonna do these. We'll do like a couple tasks at a time and then collect a bunch of them in one go. Which admittedly is not the most efficient, but it works. So let's go down here. And we've got some mining spots over this way. If they've respawned, which they have. So let's go and grab those. And that puts us on 8 out of 10. So we're getting really close to finishing this task. But what we'll do is we'll quickly head over to Scrooge's shop just to go and buy the 3 items from there. And then the harvesting blueberries, that'll just kind of happen bit by bit through the stream.
Over here.
But what should we buy? Oh, I'm going to definitely buy this. I'm going to buy Rainbow Rose Vase. Definitely.
Greetings, neighbor.
Let's buy a glass dining table. Why not? And then... what's this from? Let me have a look. Oh, that's for Lady and the Tramp. Let's buy an Edwardian green sofa. Why not? Okay, so we're on 700 Dreamlight. So I'll have a look in a second on what our tasks on our uncrafting. But for now, let me just go up to the Forgotten Lands. Because obviously up in the Forgotten Lands we can get we've got some more mining spots. And we can hopefully get some dark wood to allow us to craft some more of the chests, which would be helpful. The one issue is with dark wood is, as the name suggests, it is very difficult to see. So just need to keep our eyes peeled for it. But let's mine this diamond here. There we go, which takes us to 9 out of 10 for that quest. So let's mine another spot here, and that will take us to 10 out of 10. Perfect. And we've got a blue chest here as well to get us some more moonstones, which is much appreciated. And then what we can do is I'll just have a quick scout of the area to see if I can see any dark wood around. In our Forgotten Lands, but I'm not seeing much. There is one just there. Any behind here? No, because that's just dry wood. Okay. So we've kind of got a few dry wood. There's probably some that I'm not seeing, but it's not too much of an issue. We can just keep grabbing some of that as we go. So we'll head back to our base, or our house, sorry, and see if our uncrafting's done. And if it is, we will collect the Dreamlight from that. So let's go. We need to go in here. Into our side room. And it's 15 seconds on that. So when we collect that, what we'll do is we'll just collect the uncrafting and we'll recraft it again and get that uncrafting ready for the next one to come up. So we can collect that and we'll go to here and just make another large chest. And we can use this, and I don't want to do small chest. It's a large chest I'm looking for. Large chest, uncraft. There we go. So that's taken 12 minutes, but we can go and collect most of these. There we go. So we need to obviously keep harvesting the blueberries, craft a potion you can really dig anywhere in the valley, tackle royal tasks, spend time with Goofy, and give Goofy his favourite gift. So, that won't be a problem. We can do that quite quickly. How long do we have to hang out with him for? 20 minutes with Goofy, so that's fine. Potions and enchantment. Miracles shall vanish. Or go with even more miraculous. We'll just go with the normal one. So we've crafted a potion we can really dig. For now, let's say goodbye to Sadness.
It's okay.
That might be the last time we
It's okay.
hang out with her. Though we have done an hour spending time with a villager. And we need to take a picture with Mickey and Minnie for the routine duties. So what we can do is go and find Goofy. Wherever he is. Why is that? Oh. That's why. And we need to sell gems. That's good. But where is Goofy? So Goofy's in the meadow. Oh, right in front of me, apparently. So let's speak to Goofy. Let's hang out. And I saw that Mickey is just over here somewhere. So let's take a picture with Mickey. So we've taken a photo, which I'll actually leave that. So I won't collect the task there, because I'm thinking that if we don't collect it for now, when we do however many royal duties, we've already got one there ready and waiting. Topaz, rainbow trout, or carp salad. I've not got any of those, so give me a second and I'll go and get you one of those items. We can sell gems quite easily. Spend time with Goofy. We're doing tackle royal tasks actually. There you go. Done that one. So let's dig anywhere in the valley. So we'll just dig. I'll go and dig in the beach, just because that's kind of where I've got a little bit more space for digging. It's maybe one of my least decorated biomes, so kind of have this space to do it. And we will just dig in a straight line until we can no longer dig in a straight line, and then we'll just go back on ourselves to do the last bits we need to do on digging 15 times in the valley. Though we might actually just be able to do 15, to be honest. 12, 13, 14 and 15 done. There we go. So now that we've done that, let's go and we can sell gems. And what we could also do is, just out of interest, no, he's not selling topaz. Okay, that's fine. And is she selling carp salad by chance? No, she's selling a magic salad, okay. I was going to try and be lazy, but it's fine. So let's find a goofy stall. If we go over here, we could sell some gems, and then I'll go and get a topaz for Goofy. But we need to sell 5 gems. So there we go.
Oh boy, what a morning.
Just out of interest, is Minnie Mouse anywhere around about? She's in a house, okay. We may as well do the picture with Minnie whilst we are nearby to her. There we go. You can just see her in the back. And so we've taken a picture with Minnie. So let's go and get a favourite gift for Goofy. Normally when I do the Starpath, normally I kind of have it on the app so I could tick off the different tasks, but I'm not sure if the app that I usually use, I don't know if it's updated with the Starpath information yet. So we'll have to have a look, because I would usually keep on track of what I'm doing by looking at that. But now, right, let's give Goofy a topaz, which is one of his favourite items. And there we go. And then I can just, while we're here, put the gems away. And I'll put the fish away as well. Why not? And where's the wood? The wood's in here. So let's put that in there. There we go. So we're not doing badly now. I'm just going to stick the cheese in there. Right, so. By the way. So we have a daily quest with Eve today. Okay. Let's go and collect all of the tasks we currently have. And then we'll go to the routine duties. And there we go. So the routine duties are done. So, harvest the blueberries we're spending time with Goofy. Cook any 2-star meal, that's fine. Chat with a villager named after a flower. Daisy. Yeah, Daisy. Catch fish in the glade and pet your critter companion 5 times. So, let's just pet you 5 times. We'll pet this one. This is the secure dragon that was designed, I believe, by the community. And there was a free code to get it. But there we go. We've petted our companion 5 times. Gain 15,000 star coins. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll go back to the plaza. And let's see. So we need to catch fish in the glade, and we need to find Daisy. And Daisy is in her boutique. So let's go in here and we can just have a daily discussion with a villager named after a flower, which has got to be Daisy.
Right.
There we go. So we've done that. That is a new thing with the Starpath now. They kind of have the tasks where you've got to use... Well, you've got to kind of think about it a little bit. So they kind of put things in of... Oh, hang out with a villager that's got some relevance to them. But they won't tell you specifically their name. But thankfully they're kind of a bit easier. Welcome to Angel Honey 74. Morning, just lurking while playing Dreamlight Valley. Why not? Are you doing the Starpath, Angel Honey? So let's go and we'll... why am I mining? I don't know. I'm meant to be fishing. I have a task to fish, not mine. So let's do the fishing for the perfect romance Starpath. That one won't go as a thing, but we can use that if we get a task to get Dreamlight. If we need to. So let's just do the fishing here. So yeah, we just need to do 10 times. And thankfully seafood does work, actually. Thankfully seafood does actually work where it says catch fish. Because sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So that will be useful. There we go. We'll go up here. Yeah, started it last night, but did the Legion Tramp Realm last night, so need to place their house now. I did the Legion Tramp Realm yesterday. It was the first thing I did after updating the game. So I did start the Starpath till this morning, to be honest, but I'm generally quite good. I can generally do it quite quickly, so makes it a bit easier. Let's go and do this fishing here. And we can fish this spot here, and then we've got a gold spot next to it. And we've done 7 minutes with Goofy apparently, so only 13 minutes left to go on hanging out with Goofy. There we go. So let's go along here, and we've done 7 out of 10 on the catch fish. So we just need to do 3 more there. And then we'll go round and see if our blueberries have replenished, so we can go and grab some more of those. We've got 8 fish now, so we'll go down this way and see if we get any fish down here. Just through here. Right, there we go. So this will take us to 9 of the 10 fish, so we'll just have to do 1 more after this one. There we go. Is that in the right space? Yeah, that's right. Trying to fish through trees is not a clever idea. So, this will take us to 10 fish in the Glade of Trust. So, what we'll do now is... Have I opened this one up? Yeah, I have. Good. So, we obviously need to gain 15,000 star coins. So, let's sell all the gems we've got and see if that takes us to the 15,000.
How's it going?
Though, I put them all away, didn't I? Yeah. Well, we can sell all of this. We'll sell the lobster. I don't really care much about the miracle polish. And I'll sell that as well, why not? So, we've got 6,900, so... It's not a bad amount. Oh, we've got a trophy. We've got a trophy angler. That's nice. So, cook any 2-star meal. So we'll go into our house to do that. Oh, I said about checking the blueberries actually first. So, if we go down here, and I'll see if our blueberries have replenished. And I actually forgot about this bush earlier. Forgot about that blueberry bush earlier. I'm also going to mine this just for the star coins that I could get from selling the gem. May as well make it a bit easier. And then yeah, we'll head over here and see if our blueberries have replenished for that 50 blueberries. So I know we have at least one more bush in the beach, and then I think the rest of them are in the forest. So I'll get this one here, and then we'll go up to the forest and get some more. So we're on 18 out of 50. We've done 12 minutes now with Goofy apparently, so not too much more time on that one. But let's no, these ones are just about replenished, which means the one just around the corner should be replenishing about now as well. It's just this one here should replenish in a second. There we go. So we're on 27 out of 50, which is perfect. So any 2-star meal. So we will head down to the plaza, and I may as well actually do this in Remy's. Why not? We'll do this in Remy's restaurant. And what I can do, so let's have a look, because we've got 2-star meal, so I might make just some berry salad, to be honest, because that'll keep us going on energy for while we do the Starpath as well. Is that 5? Yep. There we go. And let's see then. So I think we'll collect these ones and then see what comes up next. Did not want to summon them out. Let's collect that one, and this one. So we need to hang out with Mickey once we've done Goofy. Craft a potion to polish your royal pickaxe and uproot 10 more night thorns. So we will craft the potion for the pickaxe first, because that will be a nice easy one to do. We can't hang out with Mickey while we're hanging out with Goofy, so I won't do that one yet. And I can actually make more of these. That's useful to know. Pickaxe. Miracle pickaxe polish. There we go. So we could click that one off. And mine for blue gems. Okay. And I'm just going to see. So it's we need to do 10 night thorns. And for blue gems we can do aquamarine, and we could do sapphire. Is there any others that are blue? Oh, we could do blue zircon, I think. And probably maybe pure ice from the 2 expansion passes. So that would be useful to do. I don't need to mine that one because we're not going to get any blue gems in the plaza. So let's go down to the beach. And while we're doing this, we will actually collect a bunch of gems so we can sell them and get us closer to the 15,000. And that is our first one of the 10 blue gems. So we'll head over here. And we'll mine all of, I believe it's the forest and the beach for the aquamarine. Sapphire is in the Vitalis mines. And then the Zircon and Pure Ice are in Eternity Isle and Storybook Vale, I believe. Which does mean we can't do those here. But it does still work on the Starpath. But we have got another blue gem there. Though it didn't seem to count on our list for some reason. So we'll just go on and continue mining. And what we'll do is we can have a berry salad, which will fill our energy bar really quickly. And we've got another blue gem, so that's now 2 blue gems on the count. So we'll go round to this last mine spot in the beach, which is just over here, and we can mine this one, which didn't take long, and we didn't get a blue gem unfortunately. But let's go up. I'll just double check it is the forest, isn't it? Gems. Aquamarine, yeah, it's the forest. Diamond I know won't count, and the Vitalist mines for that one. And let's just clear the red dots, and that one's not going to clear, is it? Nope, of course it's not. That red dot's been there for a very long time. Still won't clear itself. That's fine. And we need to do the 10 night thorns as well, so we'll go and do those as we pass actually. Because I've got quite a few in my forest, so night thorns won't be a problem. So 7, 8, 9, 10 night thorns, nice and quickly. We're on 17 minutes with Goofy, which is perfect. So in a second we could swap over to Mickey. Don't need green gems, unfortunately. I don't think there's any mine spots there. So we'll go over the bridge and do the ones this side. And then by the time we've done that, we should be nearly done on hanging out with Goofy. So then what we'll do is we'll go round and into the Vitalist mines in the plateau and do some there while we wait for the blueberries to replenish as well as the mining spots. But let's just go round to this one. And there's one or two more that I know of in the forest. Unfortunately, we're not doing very well on getting the blue gems. But let's... Can I get through with this now? We're going to have to go around. Okay. There we go. So I know there's a spot here, and I think there's one on the other side of the blue staircase. Fortunately, this is giving me a green one, which isn't so helpful. But let's see if this one's going to be nice and give us a third blue gem. Sadly not. Okay. What we'll do is while we're here in the forest, we'll sell some of our gems to Goofy. Just while we're here, because we can then hopefully get the 15,000 star coins dealt with.
Hey there.
So let's sell, and let's just sell these. Not quite gonna get there, though. I will sell that, and I'll just sell these. Why not? And then I'll just sell all of this. That's probably all I can sell. Oh, I can sell some of that as well. So 5,260 takes us to 12,290 star coins, which is getting us a lot closer to that 15,000 star coin mark. I'm sure the amount will increase as we go through the star path, but as the amount increases, I have better ways of getting money. So, but for this, I'm not going to harvest my 85 pumpkins for the sake of 15,000 star coins. We'll do that when we need a lot more, I think. But let's head to the Vitalist mines and see if we can get some more blue gems. Because obviously in here there's only Sapphire and Ruby, so hopefully we can get at least some blue gems here. Because I'm only on 2 at the minute. And this is definitely what will slow us down. But we have got 3 blue gems now. So starting off well on the Vitalist mines. So let's do that. We could go... Is there any mine spot in that? No. Okay. Let's go round this way. And I'll go up this way. And we have finished spending time with Goofy. So, Goofy... I'll speak to you later. And then when we finish the Vice Mines, I'll go and collect Mickey Mouse. But obviously I'm not going to find... Unless I find him in the mines, which is unlikely. But we'll just go and grab Mickey when we've finished in the mines. It's probably going to be the best option. And then see what will come up once we've done the current tasks we're on. And what will be helpful is if when we go round to the blueberries we get the golden harvest to let us harvest loads of blueberries in one go, because that will hopefully get us quite close to finishing that task if that could happen. And we'll go and mine this spot because I nearly forgot that spot was there. There we go. And we have got 4 blue gems now. So we're nearly halfway through, which is absolutely amazing. Nearly halfway on the 10 blue gems. And then what we could do after this is well, quickly nip round to the beach, see if any of the mine spots have come back, and see if we can harvest some more blueberries while we're there. And then I might head over to try and get some blue zircon and maybe see if pure ice will work on the blue gems as well. So let's head over here and we can leave the mines. So we only got an extra 2 in the mines, but that's not too bad. And then let me just have a look. So if we go to Eternity Isle, go to the gems. So blue zircon is in the lagoon only. Okay. And in Storybook Vale, where do we find pure ice? Oh, Star Sapphire should work actually. So I say what we do is once we've done this, if we go to the Wild Woods or the Ever After, there should be at least some more gems there that we can get that classify as blue gems, which should get us going quite well on that. But let's go and find Mickey, who is sat in his house waiting for us. So let's go into his house to go and get Mickey so we can hang out with him for the next part of the hangout quests that we have. So we'll go and hang out with him. I also just want to see if my app that I have for Dreamlight Valley, I've just exited the building, if my app for Dreamlight Valley actually has the Starpath. No, it's not updated yet. Okay, that's fine. Thought it was worth checking, but let's just go back in here. I'll remove that night thorns, it's fine. So we're back in here and we can go and get Mickey Mouse.
I wonder what Goofy's up to.
Let's hang out. So if we head out of here and then let's go, we'll go down to the beach, see if any of the mining spots have come back, see if we can do some more blueberries, and then we'll head over to the Ever After in the Storybook Vale. So that should be a good idea. So we'll go to this mine spot. It does look like some of the mine spots maybe have come back. So see what we can do. See if we can get any blue gems. There we go, so that's that one done. Doesn't look like we've got any blue gems with those two, but there is one just hiding back here. So we'll mine this spot, and then I'll be able to have a look at the blueberry bushes when we go over the bridge. Again, didn't get any blue gem, but that's not a problem. And it doesn't look like the blueberry bush has replenished its berries just yet. But the mine spots have come back, so we'll mine all of these again before we head over to the Storybook Vale to do some mining in the Ever After. Because obviously we can get the Star Sapphire and Pure Ice, which I think should count. I think. So let's go along here. And I was hoping the blueberries would replenish a bit quicker. Though, to be honest, I don't know how long they take to do. Ingredients, that's what I want. Blueberries is 23 minutes. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll head to the Storybook Vale and we'll go to the Wild Woods first in the Ever After to see if we can get at least some blue gems there. Would be helpful. So let's see then. The one issue with coming here though is I don't know the mining spots, so this might take a little bit longer purely for that fact. There's not going to be a down there. So we can go round here. So there's none on this side apparently. And we'll go, yeah, so we've got a mine spot just over at the back here. So we can go and get that spot, see if we get any blue Star Sapphire or Pure Ice. Would be useful. And Pure Ice, and it does count. So that's 5 out of 10. Halfway there. Doing well with that. So let's go and mine this one. See if our luck will continue. Unfortunately not. But let's go. And is there one down here? No, it doesn't look like it. So, oh, there's one there actually. And then we'll go to the next part of the Ever After to do our mining. There we go. Just gets us coal. Never mind. So we'll go to the Teapot Falls part of the Ever After. And we can see if we get any gems that we want. Nope, just coal. Never mind. I'll just go round to this side just to see if I've got any mining spots here. Yeah, there's one just in the corner. And let's go round. To do so. Oh, there's a blue gem on this one because it is showing the blue gem, so that's gonna take us to 6 hopefully. There we go, and we got more Pure Ice. But I just need to have a berry salad. And then we can head up to the Beanstalk Marshes area. And we can see if we can get up to 7 or 8 blue gems. So let's go and see. So there's none there. So if we go up around the back Because then when we go round, we can go down to the Wild Woods, I believe. Because I believe that's the one area I've not done yet. Oh no, it's the Fallen Fortress that I need to do. Okay. But let's go this way. And see if we can find any more. And we have a blue gem in this one as well, so that is perfect. So there we go. And let's head over onto this one. And we're on 7 blue gems, which is absolutely amazing. And all we've just literally got pure ice, which is that for sadness. Sadness wants pure ice, which is perfect actually. Because obviously we've said we want to level her up. So it's quite good that we've got that. Where's the entrance for... Oh, it's up here. Okay. Oh, there's the entrance. I was going to say, where's the entrance to the Fallen Fortress? I couldn't see it. So, just down here. And let's see if we can get in here any blue gems. See if we can't get quite close to finishing this task. So it's not going to be over that bridge. But we'll go the whole way around here and then we'll just go back to the valley and mine in the usual areas. But let's see if we can maybe get to 8 or at a push 9 blue gems would be nice. Though it doesn't look like we're getting very lucky with these ones here. Though there is, I can spot a blue gem just over the distance at this spot here. So let's see what we can get. And it was Star Sapphire, which does count as well. So that is 8 in total. We'll just make sure we're not missing a mining spot. And there we go. So I think that is all the mine spots. Yep. It's all the mine spots in the Ever After. But we are now on 8 blue gems out of 10. Which is absolutely amazing. And we should actually have enough gems to sell now to get the 15,000 star coins finished. But let's go and sell these to Goofy.
How's it going?
So, because they sell for 300 each, that sells for 900. We can sell that. If we sell those, takes us to 3,200. Is that going to be enough? Yes, it is. Perfect. So, we have now done the 15,000 star coins. Looks like our blueberry bushes have recovered. Got some more blueberries on them. So, we'll go around mining. And we will go and collect blueberries as we go round. And let's see if we can't finish these tasks. This one's going to give us aquamarine, which means we're on 9 out of 10 on the blue gems. It's absolutely perfect. So let's go with this one. This unfortunately is Peridot, but never mind. We could go round to this one here. Go between the trees to the space. And there we go. And then what we can do is go round here and mine this slot. Again, not an aquamarine there, but we'll go and harvest these blueberries as we go on our way to the next mining space just here. And unfortunately not giving us the aquamarine, but let's go up to the forest where we could get some more blueberries as well. And so let's go and harvest those while we're here. And then we'll go round to the one up here, which will take us to about 42 blueberries. And not giving us golden harvest, which is a shame. So we are going to have to go around in about 20 minutes doing that again. And let's go and have another berry salad. Now that's given us emerald, which isn't going to help us on our quest. But let's see if this one will get us an aquamarine. Nope, okay. So let's go up over to the ice cavern, where we've got 3 of the mining spots here. Right, so if we go round to this one just over here, mine this one, see if it will give us anything nice. No, unfortunately not what we need, but let's mine this one as well. Definitely not getting very lucky on these blue gems. It's seemingly taking a while today. Sometimes I could do these tasks really quickly, but other times they just take a while to do. But I think we've got one more mining spot in the forest, which is up against the wall over here. I know there's no other blueberry bushes to my knowledge, but let's see if we can get lucky with that one. Nope, okay. Right, what we'll do then is I will go and collect these ones. So we've got to mine blue gems, tackle 3 royal tasks, feed the ravens their favourite food, and mine for special crystals underground. So it's going to be in the Vitalist mines for that one. We've obviously done one of the royal tasks. We need to feed a raven, so that works. And we need to harvest apples for it as well, so let's go and do that. So just through here we can get the apples. And then what is the favourite food for the ravens? Me have a look. So if we go to there, and then raven. Right, so there's 2 ravens it says is available all day today. And they like, so their favourite food is 5-star meals. So yeah, there's only 2 available at the minute, which is the blue raven and the classic raven. We just need to get some 5-star meals for them. So I think the easiest one that I know of is probably going to be a vegetarian pizza. Because I know that's a 5-star meal. And I believe it's quite easy to make. I think. We just need some cheese. So let's, if we go to filters, we can go and find our 5-star meals. There's actually a few I could do. Should we do a Greek pizza? Yeah, why not? We'll do Greek pizza. So if we make 2 of those, and then we'll be able to go and feed a raven their favourite food. Though I'm thinking, actually, I've had a thought. So sometimes with these things you can feed the same raven multiple times to see if you can get it counting. So we might be able to just feed one raven. Because I think that worked last time. I think it did. So let's see if we could do that. Because then at least it's a bit quicker to do. Not going to take us multiple days. Please load. Seems to be taking a while to load. I hope it hasn't broken. I'll just give it a minute. If not, I might need to reload my game. Yeah, it looks like I'll have to reload my game. So just give me a second. And we will reload the game. There we go. So we'll get reloaded and then back to the tasks that we need to do. So we just need to wait for it to reload. There we go. So let's press that. And hopefully we can get into the game. Assuming it hasn't just broken. There we go. Right. Right, there's often a lot of glitches in the game after an update, so it's not unusual to have issues where you have to reload after the updates, but to be honest, this update hasn't been bad. There's a few glitches that's a bit awkward, but most of them are okay with this update. Because they've equally fixed a lot of glitches and managed to not create masses of new ones. Just gonna plug in my extra device that I've got so that I can continue to see the chat, and then we'll get on with feeding the ravens. Okay, right, there we go. So we're back into the game. So we'll go and make the 5-star meals again. And then we can tackle a royal task by feeding a raven. So that seems like a plan. So let's go into Chez Remy and make another few pizzas. So we made the Greek pizza, so we'll just make that again. So let's just go into here. Right. So we want 5-star rating. Let's go down to Greek pizza. So we're just gonna make 3 more of these. There we go. And that's all we can make, so that's all the cheese we have. And then, yeah, we'll go and see if we can get some ravens to spawn. Hello to everyone that is watching the stream. Says we've got 4 viewers watching.
Could I talk to you?
So, hello to everyone that has clicked on to the stream. So let's go into the Forgotten Lands and see if we can find any ravens. And we can see if we can manage to feed any of them their favourite foods. So where are the ravens today? Right, let's have a look. So we We just need to feed the raven 5 times. There's one here, and I think they're just summoned from one of the virtual items. So I believe we just need to wait for them to finish swooping around the head, and then they should come down to let us feed it. Yeah, there we go. So let's do that, and then hopefully, if we just keep feeding it, hopefully it'll keep counting on our game. So we'll just do it a second turn there. We'll just see if it says 2 out of 5. Because if it does, we'll just feed this one the 5 pizzas. Okay, it's not clicked over yet, but I know last time there was a slight delay on it, so we'll give it a third one just to see if it clicks on. Maybe they fixed the glitch, but we'll see. Nope, they haven't fixed it, so let's keep going. May as well just keep feeding it because it looks like it's working, so makes it a bit quicker. I've only got 1 Greek piece left on me. Maybe one of them didn't count, or maybe it's just being a bit slow. So we'll just see if it clicks over once we've done this one. Yeah, so it has done it. It's just being a little bit slow to catch up. But what we can do is we can also collect that, which means we have tackled the royal tasks. So what we'll do now, I think... I'm not hanging out with Mickey, am I? I think now we need to go and find Mickey. And then we can go to the Vitalus mines and do some mining for special crystals underground. That's going to be the Vitalus crystals. So we'll mine for those in the Vitalus mines, and we can hopefully get a blue gem while we're in there. And that will be perfect for that. Only got to do 4 more minutes with Mickey. And then once we've done this, the blueberries should have replenished. And we should be able to get some more of those. So, let's head up to the Vitalus mines. And see if we can get these special crystals from underground. So let's go into here. And we will mine for the special crystals and for the last blue gem while hanging out with Mickey. And hopefully we can do 3 quests at the same time, which would be perfect. We've got a Vitalus crystal there, so we've gotten 1 there, so 1 out of 10 there. Obviously, blind for blue gems was still 9 out of 10, but it looks like we're now going to go and get the 10th. So there we are on 10 out of 10 for that one. So we just now need to mine for Vitalus crystals while hanging out with Mickey, and we should be all good. And then what we might be able to do is if we could do this one quite quickly, and then if we could get the last few berries, we might be able to click off 6 tasks all in one go, which would be lovely. So let's go and mine this one here. We're on 4 out of 10 on the Vitalus crystals, so we're doing really well. Let's go up here. That's... oh, this goes to here. Which, do we have a rock spot anywhere? No. There's not a rock spot in this area, okay. But there is a rock spot just there. So we'll go and mine this one, which should take us to 5 Vitalus crystals, hopefully. Or no, not this time. Okay. So we're still on 4 out of 10. But it's not a major issue. We've got plenty more spaces to mine. So there we go, we're on 5 out of 10 now. And we've got this one here, so this should take us to 6 hopefully. Yep, 6 out of 10 there. So we just need 4 more for that. So let's go and do this one. And that takes us... Oh, that got us a ruby instead of a crystal. Never mind. So we have got this one here that we can mine. So let's do that one, which will take us to 7 hopefully. Yep, 7 out of 10. And then over the bridge we can go to grab this one, and this will hopefully put us on 8 out of 10, which is not bad. There we go, 8 out of 10. There's no others to do yet, so we'll go and see if we can finish getting the blueberries. And I'm guessing that's hang out with Mickey done. So let's go to the beach and see if we can get the rest of the blueberries. Okay. Oh, they're still not... It's still not recovered. Okay. We'll see if the one just by the glades recovered, because that'll give us an indication on if they're about to recover. Which should be good. So just over here. No, this one's not recovered. Okay. What we'll do then is, seeing as they've not recovered, we'll just collect the 4 that we can. There we go. So we've got to cook a fairly fancy dinner, catch fish on the sunlit plateau, sell green veggies, and complete boutique challenges. Okay. Well, for now we'll say goodbye to Mickey.
Oh gosh, it sure is nice.
So sell green veggies. That we could just do like lettuce for that. A fairly fancy dinner. That's going to be either 3 or 4 star. Catch fish on the sunlit plateaus, quite easy. And then the other 2 we're just going to work on completing as soon as we can. So let's see.
Just who I wanted to see.
What's the challenge today? Neckwear, electronics, bathroom, sporty, playful, and strong. Okay, so let's see. In terms of the wardrobe, wardrobe's done, so we don't need to change the wardrobe. We just need to add some bathroom furniture. So for that, let's see what we have. See what we've got. We should be able to do it. Put a golden bathtub in. Sporty and electronics. We'll put a laptop in. And then sporty. Do I have anything sporty? Training camp bridge. I mean, it would work, but I can't fit it anywhere. We'll put that there. If we remove that, is that gonna... So let's see if we can now, if we place that there, okay. No, we still need some more room, okay. And if we place that up there and that up there, can we then get the training camp bridge in? Yes. And that's not sport. Okay, never mind. Oops. Let's just go to filters. Why not? So sporty. It's there. Or oh, okay. Apparently, gaming chair is sporty. Not sure I agree with that, but a gaming chair is apparently sporty. Did I complete the challenge? Yes, you did. There we go. So we've done a boutique challenge. And I'll be back in just a second because I've just got to go and do something.
Huh? What's the scoop? Well, look who it is.
Okay, right, we are back. So, let's go and do some fishing. Because we've not got a hangout quest, I'll go and grab Sadness again to get her continuing to level up now that I've not got to hang out with a specific villager. So let's see where she is. Sadness. She's always at home, apparently. No, okay. We'll just go to her house then. Go and grab Sadness, and then we can fish in the sunlit plateau. And then I'll try and do... I might make 4 margarita pizzas. However many margarita pizzas. I think it's actually more than 4, isn't it? Yeah, I need to make 10 margarita pizzas. Okay. And then sell green veggies. That's really easy. I just need to go grab some from my chests. But let's see. So yeah, Sadness is actually in her house this time. So we'll go inside the remote headquarters. And speak to Sadness. Let's hang out.
Come to talk to me.
What is her favourite guest? Have I got any on me? I've got an aquamarine on me. So we'll give her that while we think about it. And then we will do a daily discussion while we're here as well. So, there we go. So, let's head over to the sunlit plateau and do some fishing. So, let's see kind of where we are on the... how many fishing we need to do, because I think... is it 10? Yeah, so 10 fish in the sunlit plateau shouldn't take us long at all. And then we can see where we're at and see how many rewards we can claim. So what I'll do is I'll finish doing the ones that I've... so whatever's on the screen at the minute, I'll do those ones. And then we'll see what rewards we can claim on the Starpath. And that should then help us see where we're at in terms of completing the Starpath. Obviously we're not going to complete it today. It takes longer than like 2.5 hours to complete. But... it will be useful to know kind of how far through the Starpath we are. Because I have done a fair few tasks today. Though we haven't had to hang out with many villagers yet, so I'm sure we've got a fair few of those to come. Especially Lady and Tramp, because they're more than likely going to be part of the Starpath, since they are... the characters in the update. But let's go and do the fishing here. and see. So we're on 3 out of 10. So this will make it 4 out of 10. And then I could go to the big lake here. And collect this fish here if I could reach it. There we go. There we go. And I'll collect that as well. So we are on 5 out of 10. So we need 5 more for this task. So let's go and do this one. I don't think there's a smaller pond in the Sunlit Plateau, so I think it's just the river and the big lake. I think they're the only places to fish, so. And Sandus will give us that there. So let's, if we go out here, and there's another one in the lake, and it's a gold one this time, so that will be very nice to get. And we actually got it spot on when I wasn't actually looking where it was going, so that's good. There we go. And she's given us another fish there. So we've now done 7 out of 10. So we're making good progress on this task. And hopefully won't take us too long to do the fairly fancy dinner, because I'm probably just going to do, as I say, margarita pizza, just because I know that's a 4-star. However, it looks like the fish seem to have dried up a bit. Am I right in saying there's no smaller pond? Okay. We just have the big lake here, which seems to be supplying a lot of fish, to be honest, so might just go do this one. Look at the completely wrong direction there. There we go. So we'll collect this fish, which will take us to 8 out of 10. There we go. So 8 out of 10. We'll see if this one brings another one quickly. Not at the minute. Okay, so we'll go to the river, see if there's any fish in there. Though, to be honest, the river hasn't been giving me many fish after that first bout that I did. But I'm just going to collect this blue chest to get the 50 moonstones. And yeah, once again, there's no fish in the river. So we'll go back and see if one spawned in the lake. Yep. One spawned in the lake again, so we'll do this one. And then after this, we should be pretty much there. We just need to get one more after this. There we go. And I'm just going to sit here. I might sit here and wait for the next one to spawn in. And then after this, what we'll do, we'll make the margarita pizzas. And we'll quickly go into the Vitus mines, actually. And then we can grab the green veggies. And hopefully grab some more blueberries, which should be quite good. I was hoping a fish would spawn in a bit quicker here, to be honest. I'll go to the river. We'll see if one's finally spawned in the river. I've got stuck in my own crazy designs. You know, this is why I set up a path through the sunlit, because it's quite easy to get stuck. Have we got a fish in the river? No. So, oh, there is one. There is one that's finally gone in the lake. Okay. So we'll grab this last fish from the lake in the plateau. And then we'll be well on our way on the rest of them. So there we go. That is the 10 for that. Okay, so let's go and we'll go to the Vitalist Vice, make the margarita pizzas, and then we can sell some green veggies. So I'm just going to go to the chest, to my storage island, and grab just probably 15 lettuce will do well, I think. But let's go and we can mine this spot here, which puts us on 9 out of 10 on the mining the special crystals underground. And that one gave me a ruby, so that's fine. We'll go through here and then we can hopefully we'll get another Vitus crystal from this one. Or not. Gives us another ruby, because we only need one more now, so it's just not going to give it us. There. And that one gave us a sapphire. Of course it did. Right, let's go across here. Hopefully, this one will give us the last Vitalist crystal that we need. There we go. We have done 10 special crystals underground. So, let's go over... No, not over there. I need to go out of the mine, so I need to go all the way around. And then we'll... Actually, we'll go and do the blueberries first. Just because I could do everything else on the storage island apart from the blueberries. So I may as well do that, I think. So we'll go and harvest the blueberries and then we'll make the pizzas and grab the veggies. And then I'll just quickly, while we're there, do the favourite gifts for Sadness. But let's go over here, and the blueberry bush is now got blueberries on it. So let's finish the 50 blueberries there. So we've just got 5 more to go. We'll end up getting 6 from the 2 inside of the area built for Belle and Beast. So let's do that. And we will go over to the floating meadow island where we have all our storage. And what we could do is, while we're here, I'm just going to place down a quick utilities. Is it? It's not in utilities, is it? Is it an appliance? Right. We'll place down a white gas stove over here. Just by our Dreamlight Valley storage. And we will make the 10... I've not got any cheese on me, so we're going to have to do a different 4-star meal, I think. Was it just a meal? No, it's a fairly fancy dinner. Okay. So, I'm going to say it's an entree. 4-star. I can do this. Because it's only 10, so I'll just need to get that last recipe item. So this should be, hopefully, a fairly fancy dinner. I think just one more, I think. Yes, there we go. Okay, and let's get some green veggies. We could actually just go with asparagus, actually. Why not? Right, there we go. And let's go down. I don't know why I collected that. I spent so long not collecting that Dreamlight duty, and I just collected it. So we'll go over here to sell the last item that we need to
Hi
do.
there, pal.
And there we go. So that is the 6 tasks done there. We have done the 3 routine duties as well. So we need to mine 5 pink gems, pet a critter companion 5 times, polish off 5 royal work, harvest 5 different fruits, pick up pink flowers, and pick some fungi. Okay, actually some quite easy ones there. But obviously I said I wanted to go and do the rewards. So can we... should we turn auto-claim on? And we can see what we've got. So, we've just gone and unlocked the Blooming Puppy, the Romance and Roses Archway, the Sweetheart Mickey, the Sweetheart Minnie. We got the Rosie Pet Care Purse, the Rosie Flower Bed, and 100 Moonstones, as well as the Darling Costume Dress. And we'll go and get 200 more Moonstones as well. And then I'm going to turn auto-claim off, because I don't actually want auto-claim on. There we go. So that is what we have just unlocked. Okay, so it's just going to pop up there. Let's pet our companion 5 times actually. There we go. So we've petted that 5 times. Let's go and pick some fungi. And then actually, I'll give you another trick. This is pink, yeah. Another trick of the Starpath. Picking pink flowers 20 times. You only need 1 flower. Just pick it up, keep dropping it, and picking it back up again. And you will very quickly pick up 20 pink flowers just by doing that. Might be a bit awkward and might be a little bit boring to do, but it's easier than going out and finding 20 pink flowers. Or the other option is, if you have 20 pink flowers in storage, just drop them all on the ground and pick them back up. It works. So let's do this. We're on 15 now, so only got 5 left to go. So let's just keep doing that. So 17, 18, that's 19, and last time 20. And I don't actually need the pink flower, so that can now stay on the ground. So, does coconut count as a fruit? It does. Good. Right, let's go up to the Glade of Trust. And we can harvest some lemons actually while we're up here. And then we just need to pick up 15 fungi. So let's go and do that. So we've got 2 and 3, 4. Unfortunately, there's no quick trick with this one. Sorry, I'm not very chatty. This video is taking a while, as apparently I say a lot during recording clips. That's not a problem, Lackier Gaming. To be honest, I could say that a lot during video clips as well. And sometimes my editing can take a while. I have a video to edit later on today, so... because I recorded a video last night and I've not edited it yet. Though I'm hoping I don't need to edit it too much, because it would be nice to not have to edit the video too much, because sometimes it takes a while to export. So we're on 6 out of 15 fungi. Let's see if there's any around Mother Gothel's house. Doesn't look like it, so let's go around here. And there we go. So, have we got any more over here? We have got some there. And that takes us to 9. And we'll just check in the greenhouse, see if we've got any in here. And then we'll check just outside in the back area here. See if we've got any mushrooms that have sprouted around here. And then if not, what we can do is there any other places to get mushrooms, do we know? Ingredients. Mushrooms. Oh, we could apparently get them in the Peaceful Meadow and the Sunlit Plateau. Though that just might be because of the mushrooms that sprout as opposed to actually the ones we can pick. So we might have to wait for those to spawn back in, but we've done a fair few. We've got quite good progress on that one. Oh, and there is something actually here. I missed some. Okay, so polish off some royal work and mine for pink gems. Now I don't believe there's many pink gems, to be honest. So I know there's tourmaline. But beyond that, I think tourmaline is actually the only one. Actually, alexandrite. I forgot about alexandrite. We can use that. And is there one in Wish Blossom? I don't think there is. No. So, we will go... So where do we get alexandrite? In the Wastes and the Oasis. Okay. Okay, so what we will do is we can have a look at this. So plant 5 vegetables, add 3 decorations to the plaza, meal in the restaurant, sell 2 meals. We'll do that. Catch 3 fish from Dazzle Beach. We could do that. And I need to give the favourite gifts to Sadness. So we could do that for the royal duties as well, or royal work as it says for this one. So she wanted pure ice, which I foolishly sold when I knew I needed to give her one. So let's go and grab a pure ice, because I know she needs that. No, there we go. Let's talk to Sadness then, hopefully. So
It's good that you're here.
I've done the aquamarine, so let's do the pure ice, and then I need to find a purple fly trap. Hopefully I've got one on me, or in my chest would be useful. Prepare a 2-star meal or better. We'll do that in a second, because that's quite easy to do. And it looks like we should have purple fly traps, because we've put one just outside the chest. Sadness. There we go. Right.
It's okay to
So
feel
that
sad.
is
It's okay.
all of the favourite gifts done for Sadness today.
Yay!
So what we'll do is we'll go and do the 2-star meal here. Is it just the one? Yeah, it's just one 2-star meal. We'll just go down to here. 2-star. We'll make a chrysanthemum tea. Why not? Sell 2 meals, and then we'll do the fishing, I think. Sounds like a plan. Or I could just do 3 decorations in the plaza, actually, because that shouldn't take long. Yeah, we'll do 3 decorations in the plaza, because we obviously have the decorations out for the cherry blossom. So we may as well add some of this to our plaza, seeing as we need to add 3 decorations. I think this is going to work on a straighter one. So let's put this... We'll put an archway in front of Remy's house. Why not? There we go. And that is 3 decorations in the plaza. So we just need to sell 2 meals, and then we will have done polish off some royal work. So let's go over here. Just want to check something quickly. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's sell some meals then. We'll sell the chrysanthemum tea and the 11 best fish forever. Why not? And that is the royal work done. So we just need to mine for pink gems. But before we do that, let's go and get some energy back. And then, yeah, it's just going to be basically mining for tourmaline. 5 tourmaline. See how it goes. See if we can manage to do that. And then we'll go back and pick some fungi. Because I believe there's only one type of fungi in the game. I'm pretty sure. I'll have a look, but... Oh, that might actually count. Should we actually check that? So the Ever After. Because there's some type of mushroom in there. Will that class as a fungi? It should do. Though it also depends on if we could just pick it. So we'll have to see actually. Because it depends as well on will I actually figure out how to get them. Let's just have a quick scan around quickly. Just to see if we can find any of these mushrooms. Because it's not that, that's... Is that radish or whatever? Common club rush. I don't need that. Let's see then. Because I don't know how we actually get those mushrooms. Because that's just garlic. Though with it being an ingredient, you would imagine you just kind of pick it. Yeah, it might not have been a clever idea to come here looking for them because I'm not seeing them. Oh, hang on. Harvest. And it does count. It does count. So that's actually something. You just need to find them, which is apparently easier said than done. But we'll see. So let's go up into the wild wood. Not into the wild woods, but in the wild woods. Into the Fallen Fortress. You'd think I'd remember it because I had to check it earlier. It's the only area that I don't know, to be honest. The Fallen Fortress. Let's have a look. See if we can find any more of those mushrooms that spawn in the Ever After. Because even if we only get a few, it all helps kind of finish the Starpath. Same as obviously getting, if we can get some of the DLC gems, it does always help on getting the Starpath done. Because we have a few more options generally. Though the option here with the mushrooms doesn't seem like a very good option because there is basically no mushrooms that actually in the area, so might just be a waste of time. We're probably better just waiting for them to spawn back in the glade, I think. But I'll have a quick look in the Teapot Falls. Yeah, because there's some here. And I'll collect that. So let's see if we can find any more in this area. There might be some down here potentially. So let's go round. Okay, so doesn't look like there's any more in here. But you know, we're on 11, so it makes it a bit, gets us a little bit closer, I suppose. And actually, while we're here, since we've got sadness, we could go over to the bind and just grab some snippets as a good way to level her up quickly. Just while we're here, then I'll go and actually do what we need to do for the Starpath. So we'll just go up into here. And I'll just go to the traps that I have. It's this way. This is the way that we need to go. So, let's go down this way, and we'll go down the left-hand side. And just behind the stables is where we have the law traps. There we go. So even though she's not set snippets, this is generally a good way to level her up. And I'll just collect these last few as well. Okay, there we go. So, gets her a little bit closer to level 8. Should we just give her a gem? Yeah, there we go. So she's level 8. So we've leveled Sadness up 1 level, which is nice. And so let's go over to back to the valley, and we'll go to the Sunlit Plateau to try and get some tourmaline. Actually, can you get tourmaline in the Frosted Heights as well, actually, I think it is in the Sunlit and the Frosted Heights, I think. When I load, I'll check. Gems. Tourmaline. Yeah, it's in the Frosted Heights as well. Okay. So, what we can do is go on to here. And we'll go mine all of these. And we're going to start off really well with some tourmaline there. That will do us very, very nicely. So let's go and grab that there. And we can do this one here. See if that gets us a second one. Which it did. So that is really good. Starting off really well with 2 out of 5. Very, very quickly. Absolutely perfect. And 3 of 5. We are doing so well on getting the tourmaline. It is going really, really well. So let's see if we can get another one. No. My luck's not going to stretch that far. Let's go down here. Through the trees. Because there's just a mining spot just here. And let's see if this will be number 4. Never mind. It's not number 4. But I think we started off really well. So I don't think there's any other mining spots here actually. I do believe that that is all the mining spots in the plateau. I think. So we'll head over to the glade quickly, see if we can get some more mushrooms, and then we'll head up to the Frosted Heights to try and get 2 more tourmaline. We only need 2 more tourmaline. We've done so well in the plateau to get 3 there. And then we'll collect all of what we've got there and see what the next 6 tasks are to do. But I just will see if any mushrooms have come back, just so we can do some more picking of fungi. We've got 1, so it's not a completely wasted trip. But it looks like we need to wait a little bit longer. Looks like it's going to be a little bit of a longer wait for us to get any more. But we only need 3, so hopefully by the time we've done the Frosted Heights, hopefully some more will come in. So let's go to the Frosted Heights and try and get some more tourmaline. Right, so we'll go left to right, so we'll go all the way down here first and then go across. Where is the mine spots are here, so we'll do this one first, see if we can get some tourmaline. No, doesn't look like it. No, just got us onyx. Never mind. We'll do this one. Again, no tourmaline. I think our luck's running out. Let's see with this one. Yeah, okay. Same again. We'll go over the bridge and have a look. And then what we'll do is we'll see if we get some alexandrite from the wastes and the oasis, I believe it was. Let's just go through my nice outdoor restaurant to this one. And that's got us amethyst. Okay, never mind. So, that didn't quite go as well as it would have been nice if it had gone better, but we'll go to... we're going to have to go to the plains because we've not got a fast travel point to any of the 2 we need. So far as I see. Let me have a look. So, alexandrite, yeah, the wastes and the oasis. So the oasis I know is up and out here. I believe this up here is the oasis. Yeah, the oasis is up here. So I believe from past Starpaths, I believe alexandrite will class as a pink gem. Oh no, it doesn't. It classes as a green gem. Okay. What about, was it bumbles? Oh no, spinel. Let's go to the promenade and the grove then. I will try that because alexandrite's a green gem. Okay. So we just need to go up here, it looks like. And then this is the grove here. Yeah, so this is going to be the grove. So let's see if we can get any spinel. See if it classes as a pink gem. We did get spinel, but yeah, okay. So there's no other pink gems. Okay. Well, it's useful to know. A little bit annoying because there's only 1 pink gem then, but never mind. We'll just go back to the plateau and see what we can do. Okay, so we're back, spawned in here. We'll just eat some berries just to get our energy back, and we will go back to mining in the plateau to see if we can get just 2 more tourmaline. So we need 2 more tourmaline to hopefully finish off this quest or this task. So let's go and do this. That one took a while to do, but again, no tourmaline with that one. There's one just by the entrance to the mines, so let's see if we can get some tourmaline from this one. Again, no, nothing from that. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to work. I don't think we're going to get any more. We've got 3 more spots, so we could still finish the quest. But doesn't look like we're going to get many tourmaline at all on this round in here. But we are going to get 1. We have gone and got 4 tourmaline now. Let's go. We'll go around this way because it's a bit easier. And we'll see if the last one will get us a tourmaline. Let's see. So back all the way back in this far corner. It's here. I was about to just go and walk past it. Come on, 1 tourmaline. So all we need, 1 more tourmaline. And unfortunately, okay. What we'll do then is this time we'll get on a horse and we'll go over there. So let's go across here. There we go. So we can go over to the Frosted Heights and see what we can find. See if we can get any more tourmaline. So it's just going to be up here.
Pardon me.
There we go. And let's just mine this rock spot. See if it will be nice and give us a tourmaline. Because the last time we were in the Frosted Heights, we got no tourmaline at all. But let's see if our luck's going to change in the Frosted Heights and see if we can get the 5th tourmaline for the 5 pink gems. But no, this one's going to give us amethyst, so it's not going to give us what we require. But we have 2 more rock spots to do. And there we go, we've done the pink gems. I've just got to put something on charge, so it'll just be a second. There we go. Right, so we just need to get 3 more fungi from the Glade of Trust, and then we will collect these that we have. So let's see if we can find some more mushrooms here. Just out of interest, do we think it would work if I was to clear out some of these big mushrooms? Do you think that would class as picking up fungi? Because I don't think I've ever tested it. But I don't know if it will work. Let's try it. No, it doesn't work. Okay. I've just lost a nice mushroom for the purpose of science. So, let's go across. So, we've got one more mushrooms here. Some more mushroom here. And they are not spawning in very fast at the moment. Any down here that I could just grab? Doesn't look like. Okay. So the mushrooms are being a little bit slow. So what we'll do is we'll collect the 5 rewards. And do some of those while we wait for the mushrooms. So go to the duties. We've done all of this. And what we'll do, so we'll hang out with Daisy, open 5 fresh memories, sell 20 items Goofy's stall, fish in the forest. So we can do all of that quite quickly. And then once we've hung out with Daisy, I think we will call it a day on the stream. So it will be about 20 to 25 minutes longer on the stream probably. Just so we can hang out with Daisy and get that quest finished, that task finished. So let me just go up and get Daisy. We'll get to Daisy and see if we can get that one not clocked off the list.
Well, look who it is.
Let's hang out. Okay, so we've started hanging out with Daisy. So hopefully that will do well. So let's go and we'll pick up the 5 fresh memories. The fairly fancy appetizer. I believe we can do souffle, which is a good kind of early game money making scheme, to be honest. And what's this? You found this book lying in the plaza. It's full of sticky notes that are covered in Minnie's handwriting. She must have borrowed this from Merlin and lost it. Okay, we'll do that, not now. I'll do that after the stream. Because that's interesting. I don't know if I found that in the last time I played. How many do I need? 5 fairly fancy appetizers. Okay. Oops. I've just bought loads more of that than I needed. Yeah, right. 5 butter. So, we will make the souffle for the fairly fancy appetizer. I believe this should work. If not, it makes me star coins anyway. Because selling souffle is a better price than buying these. So you could buy all the ingredients for souffle and then sell it for a profit. So quite a nice little money making scheme that has never actually been fixed. They've never changed it, which is quite funny. But let's go and do some fishing in the Forgotten Lands. So it's just up here to the Forgotten Lands and see if we can get some fish. See if we can do some fishing over here. And we'll just start with it right here then. So there we go. Do that class. Yeah, that works. Okay. So even though it's seafood, it is still counting with the one for the Forgotten Lands. Useful for people to know. The seafood is counting as a fish, which is quite nice. So we'll do the fishing in the Forgotten Lands right now. What's she actually set to? She's set to gardening, isn't she? I think Daisy's set to gardening, so I don't think we'll get any extra rewards for it. But what we will get is we will get her. We'll just have the task ticking over because I believe she is already level 10.
Right.
Yeah, she's level 10 already, so we're not even going to level her up at all. We're just doing this for the Starpath. So yeah, we just need to fish 10 times in the Forgotten Lands. Let's eat some of the tilapias that we've got. And we can fish another time here. And then what we'll do is we'll go around our areas and pick up 5 fresh memories. Should be nice and easy to do. Should not take long at all. And then we will go and sell items at Goofy's stall. Because we'll have 10 fish anyway, but I believe we should actually have more from all the other times we have done this quest. So we're on 7 out of 10, so let's make that 8 now. Then yeah, so the hangout with Daisy, it kind of goes up in, I think every 5 minutes it'll change. So should go on and change when it goes to 5 minutes. Normally does. It's kind of every couple of minutes it sort of catches up with itself. And there we go. So this is going to be the 10th fish in the Forgotten Lands, which is hopefully going to do really well. So let's go and we can actually sell, because we can sell things in the Forgotten Lands. If we go around here, we can go to our stall here. It's got the Poco Loco design to it, inspired by Coco. But let's sell the fish. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that's enough. So sold 20 items. And we've hung out with Daisy now for 5 minutes. So 15 minutes left on that. What we'll do is we'll go and open some fresh memories just by our farming area. And then we can see if we have any more mushrooms sat waiting for us in the Glade of Trust. And we have a memory just there. If we can get through to it, there will, and this will be the first of 5 memories. Okay, so this will be memory number 2. And number 3. I will at some point move Lady and Tramp's house. I don't like it being there. But I don't know where to put it yet. So we'll figure that out at some point. But this is going to be memory number 4. And finally, memory number 5. There we go. So we have opened up 5 fresh memories. So let's go and pick some fungi. Hopefully we'll have 2 more spawned in, because it has been a while of having this quest on. And we have only got 1 more mushroom to find. Hopefully we can find some. And then I will hopefully be able to, as I say, do the hangout with Daisy during the stream, and then we'll end once we've done that probably. I'm thinking that's a good plan. However, we are really struggling to find mushrooms. There's like no mushrooms anywhere today. They're not spawning here very quickly at all. Yeah. Okay. Let's go out of here. Over the bridge, past where Mother Gothel lives. See if there's any mushrooms hiding. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So we are struggling on the last mushroom, so never mind. I think we're going to have to wait once again. So let's go, and if we're going to have to wait, we'll go and collect these tasks, and we will proceed with the star path. So let's do this. So earn 30,000 star coins, uproot 20 night thorns, mine for black stones, and complete 10 royal tasks. Let's quickly turn auto claim on and see what it claims. Doesn't seem to be working. Okay. We'll just go on rewards then. So, let's get the Jim Deere costume suit jacket. We can get the night tree with lanterns. We don't have enough for those, but we can get the motif for JM and EB. So, there we go. So, we are on the second page, nearly finished on the second page of the rewards. So we have made, I think, some good progress on the star path. So let's go and uproot 20 night thorns. I believe Maximus can do it. So if we set him to sprint, does he get rid of the night thorns? Because I know some of them will. He won't. Okay. I can't remember which ones have the power to remove night thorns. Can we do it with Nightshade, I reckon? Nope. I know some of them can. Sure, some of them can. He can't, apparently. Okay. I just can run it with all my horses just randomly around. I don't think Fairy can. Because I don't think I've done any levelling at all with Fairy. Yeah, she can't. Okay, we'll try Sven, actually. He might be able to do it.
When the sun shines,
Or not. I'm sure one of them can do it. At least one of them can. Or not. Maybe not. Maybe I've just got all my horses out for no good reason. Yay, I found one. So, right, okay, one of our horses can do it. I thought this would be a nice, fun, more entertaining way of doing the night thorns. So that is already 8 out of 20. It's a bit nicer to do it on a horse, to be fair. Have we got any round here? Yep.
when the sun shines, it makes my
And then we can go up here, do this one just there. And, oh. I actually thought he managed to jump over that. I was going to be really shocked that I've got over that. 10 minutes to go on the Daisy one. 5 Night Thorns to go, so we're doing really well on that. So let's just go up here and see what Night Thorns we have here. Uproot 20 Night Thorns done. So we have earned 30,000 star coins. We'll see how well it does selling all these gems. We'll see if that gets us anywhere near 30,000. If not, I might have to harvest my pumpkins. which is definitely a little bit over on how much we need to sell. But let's see. We'll first see just how it goes selling a bunch of the stuff that we have got. So if we sell all of this, may as well sell the seeds. I'll sell the fabric, why not? Sell the berries, sell the coal, sell the vitalist crystals, and the squid. And there we go, we have hit 30,000, 32.7 thousand. That does that quest nice and easily. And I don't need to spend 20 minutes doing my farming, which is always nice. So, polish of... Oh, so complete some royal work. Okay. Well, there we go. Take a picture with a companion. I can do that definitely quite quickly. There we go. Feed a rabbit. Catch 3 fish in the plateau. We can do that. We can definitely catch 3 fish in the plateau. And we can do this 10 royal works. Sorry, I was whereas my chair was catching on the door, so right, okay. So let's go and catch these 3 fish in the sunlit plateau. And we will see how well we can do these 10 royal tasks, or the 10 royal work as it actually is saying on the sheet. There we go. We've done 15 minutes with Daisy, so about 5 minutes on that. Bring a friend their favourite gift. What do you want as a favourite gift? Let's have a look. Pink bromeliad, roasted asparagus, or an evergem. We'll do this one.
Yeah.
I just believe that is a pink bromeliad. That worked quite well, to be honest. So we've given a friend their favourite gift, and we have completed 1.1 thousand Dreamlight duties. That is insane. Duty bound. That is insane. Over 1,000 Dreamlight duties. There we go. So let's go and harvest some gooseberries, which we can do up in the Forgotten Lands. I do believe. I'm genuinely still shocked on the 1.1 thousand Dreamlight duties. I've definitely done a lot of Starpath to get up to that level. Add 3 decorations to the sunlit plateau. Let's do that, why not? Let's just decorate this area a little bit. There we go, that looks nice. Mine 4 rock spots. Feed a rabbit, catch 3 fish from Dazzle Beach, serve a meal in the restaurant. Okay. Let's do the 3 rock spots, because there's obviously the one up here that we've done a couple of times today. And then as we go down to Dazzle Beach, I'm sure we will come across at least a few mining spots for that. So let's do that one. So we've mined a mine spot there. We'll do this mining spot here. And we're on 2 on the black stones. So I wonder, is it counting coal? Because it's definitely not counting onyx. So if it's just coal, we will get that really easily, I think. Okay, so we've done 4 rock spots. I guess, yeah, we didn't get any more coal. Okay. So as we head down to the beach, let's just mine some more of these. And there we go, we've got 3 coal now. It's not doing badly there. And let's see if we get any more there. 5. Okay, so we're on 5 black stones there. Let's just have some fish. Just to get our energy back up. And there we go. So we're on 6 out of 15 on that at the minute. We'll go down this way. We'll go down to the beach, get some more coal while we're down there, and we can do some fishing because we need to fish 3 fish from Dazzle Beach. So we're now at 9 out of 15 on the coal, so that is doing very well. I'm sure we can manage to get that done as well today, I would imagine. But let's start fishing, which is actually why we came down to the beach. And we'll try and do this 15, not the 15 fish, the 3 fish, so we could do the 10 royal work. Because it's only 3 fish here, and then I need to see if we can get the fungi as well. So let's fish here, and then we'll just do another, we'll make a line here and we should find a fish quite quickly. There we go. So we can plant 5 vegetables in a second. We have done the hangout with Daisy though, so actually what we'll do is we'll just go and hopefully find 1 more fungi, and then we will call it a day. Hopefully end with us finishing this task that has been annoying us for a while. Please, I really want to find some more mushroom just to finish this task, because we've had this task for so long, so I just want to get rid of it. Though annoyingly it looks like there's still no mushrooms here. Okay, never mind the mushrooms then, because there's no more has spawned. It doesn't look like, I can't see any. But thank you very much for watching this stream and joining me over the last 2.5 hours today on me doing the Starpath. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next stream, as I'll be streaming tomorrow around 2 PM on Minecraft. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next stream. Goodbye.